the keeper of the golden apples.
Right.
And she had a suitor that was a giant. And she was like, nah, dude, you know, I've got a boyfriend. Sometimes a girlfriend. Gods didn't really care about gender.
Yeah, I know. Loki is gender non-binary, canonically.
Oh, not just that.
I mean, Loki's gender fluid, let's be real.
Listen, Sleipnir, Odin's majestic steed, 8-legged steed, is because Loki turned himself into a female horse and got fucked by a male horse.
It happens. Listen, there's a lot of bestiality and...
Okay, so Loki made a deal with this giant, you know, like, I can get you Odin.
Yeah, a lot of shit is Loki did something.
I can get you Odin, you know? I just want the golden apples. After the fact, I want the source of the youth. And the giant's like, sure, okay. So Loki tricks Odin into going to this giant's home and basically getting trapped there.
Okay.
But she's like, okay, I'm here. I'm trapped. You know, I can't fight it. You're not getting the apples. Only I know where they are.
Listen,
Only I know how to
is
get
beautiful.
them.
True.
No one's getting them because I'm trapped here.
Sure.
This pisses off the Azir and the Vanir because they start to age.
Naturally.
And they're like, who did it? We don't know, but we have our suspicions. And Loki's like, I'll go try and find out who did this, guys.
Was him the whole time.
He goes to the giant and says, hey, you gotta let her out. The giant's like, no, fuck you. She's my wife now. Fuck you. And Loki's like, fuck. Fuck. And he just starts going on the run.
That's funny.
The Azir and Vanir break Idun out, of course.
All right.
And they get their youth back. Idun says, you know, it was Loki who told me to go here.
Sure.
And it's just like, fuck. So Loki begins to go on the run. He ends up, you know, having a nice cottage. And it was a nice cottage by a waterfall that led into a little pond. And, you know, Loki's smart. He's not stupid. He's smart. And he's like, okay, I know they're coming after me. I have to think of every possible way I can get out of this. And he thinks, well, I could turn into a fish and hide in the pond below. Okay, that's a possible solution.
Sure.
But if that's the solution, I would have to think of how the great Asgardian craftsmen would capture me. What would they make to capture me?
I don't know.
So he begins weaving rope into a net and literally invents the fishing net and says, so this is how they would catch me. Okay, I'm going to destroy this. Just so I know what to look out for. He throws it into a fire and just lets it burn. As he does this, the Azir are at his door. Fuck. You know? And he's like, shit, what do I do? What do I do? And so he's like, you know what? They're not going to catch me. I'm going to turn into a fish. He does so. Someone sees him hop into the river, go down, and goes like, he must be one of these many fish, but we have no idea how to tell which one is him. We can't catch him. He's a fish in water.
Right,
you know? We
right.
can't catch him with our bare hands.
It's pretty bad odds there.
And one guy, I forget who it was, they noticed something strange about the ashes in the fire. About how they were in a certain pattern. He's like, this is odd. This is obviously a fibrous material that burnt here, and why is it in this pattern? So he tries to recreate what was burnt in the fire.
Right.
Recreating the fishing net. Puts 2 and 2 together and goes, oh ho ho, we're gonna catch you. So through some trials and tribulation, they do eventually catch Loki.
Right.
And you know, he's like, not much I can do here.
Sure.
Loki has 2 Asgardian children and his wife.
Okay.
By Asgardian, I mean just humanoid. You know,
sure.
2 humanoid children. Because he's not Asgardian. He's a frost giant. That much is true.
Okay.
And they you know, chain him up and everything and are like, listen, we're gonna punish you.
Sure.
So they chain him to the rock deep within the mountain. We all know this part. Then they're like, okay, your sons, we're gonna turn this one into a feral beast.
Oh my.
And they do so. Said feral beast begins to disembowel the other son.
Oh no.
Right in front of its parents.
Oh no.
And then run off into
Also,
the wild.
we never got this lore. I'm so confused.
What?
We definitely got this lore. I'm mad. I don't know. I just lost a lot more progress than I thought I did.
Right in front of the parents, and then runs off into the wild, never to be seen again. And then they're like, okay, now we're gonna punish your wife. We know she can't stand to see you in pain.
Right.
So we're gonna have this immortal snake begin to drip acid into your eyes. And Loki starts to scream in pain.
Sure.
And his wife is like, what do I do? What do I do?
Ooh.
Conveniently, the gods set a bowl next to Loki.
Oh shit.
So
I solved the
she picks
puzzle. And I didn't even mean to solve a puzzle. Fuck me.
yay, go Waba.
Accidentally solved a puzzle.
She picks up the bowl and starts catching the poison. The gods are like, okay, what are you gonna do when that fills up? And she's like, I don't know. And they're like, you're gonna do the right thing, right? And she's like, yes, because she got hurt by the fucking over of Idun as well. She's like, yes, I love him, but I have to do the right thing as much as it pains me. And every time the bowl fills up, she pours it out into his eyes, and he screams and writhes in pain.
This is so
That
sad.
causes earthquakes.
My gosh. That's wild.
There's also stories of Thor cross-dressing. A lot of stuff is also caused by Thor. Like the reason that valleys exist is because of Thor. The reason that we have tides is because of Thor.
Take care, Sushi. Thank you for lurks.
Like I've got all kinds of tales. If I will say that Neil Gaiman book I linked, it has a lot of them in it, and it's a very well-made, well-written version. You know.
Lore day.
Oh,
Hey, turn.
Hey, turn. We're just talking about Norse mythology.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Not really.
stream.
Just he's on stream and someone is interested in Norse mythos, and I happen to know a lot because I am Norse pagan, and they're looking into Norse paganism as well. So there is no wrong way to worship. There is no wrong way to experience it. I know I myself, I listen to the tales. I try my best to retell the tales, and I have my mead making, which I find to be very spiritual. And, you know, sharing it with people the way that it would be shared. I know who my patron is. I went through that ritual. And it's just a matter of what you feel, your connection to it all, you know? There's no right way, no wrong way. Just do what is right for you.
Okay, those opened up something interesting there. Don't know what that's about
Now,
just yet.
if you don't mind, I have some catnip to get into.
Okay, goodbye. Take care. Good luck.
Indulge in the catnip.
I shall indulge and probably bug you later, turn. Because I can.
Sus.
That is very sus.
You sussy baka.
You are a
Get
sussy
out.
baka.
Dream. Get out!
Banned.
Oh, and just because they're a god of one thing doesn't mean they're a god of another. My patron is Uller. He's the god of games, but he's also god of the hunt, god of the shields, god of bows and arrows, god of skiing.
That's awesome. I did not know about any of this. Hi,
If you
Meta.
ever-
Welcome in. How are you?
If you ever want more tales, just ask.
See, I know there's no wrong way to worship. I still have in my head that I'm not doing it right. Yeah. That's your that's your natural reflex to be wrong. And anxiety and just yeah.
So enjoy that bird poop you're playing.
Thanks. I will enjoy my bird poop.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Oh, also, according to Norse mythos, we are all wood.
That's true. I knew about that one.
We are driftwood.
How is everyone? I am personally doing quite okay. It seems that other people are variant.
I'm a variant human, thank you. I come with a feet.
Like this concept of a bird pooping on you being a lucky thing. Like it's good luck if a bird poops on you.
Why the fuck is that considered lucky?
It's considered lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know how many other cultures have the same.
I blame the Norse.
Ah, yes, shit on me, so my day may be fortunate.
I blame the Norse.
Anxiety, sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, Waba, you say variants. I'm a variant human, thank you. I come with a feat.
I heard you. What
and
kind
an
of
extra
feat?
skill. See, tavern brawler, duh. I'm proficient in improvised weapons.
Babe, I feel like your pizza's out there, and they just didn't.
I will beat you with a bottle of grape juice.
Okay, let's go, pizza pog. No, I fell. Fuck me. All right, now I'm going to think about the bird shit every time I go start drawing. No. Look what you've done, Hattahz. Look what you've done.
So y'all were educated on Norse mythology, huh?
That is true.
Well, since we're on the topic of mythology,
We are. Can I have a pizza?
the mythological cycle was the first era of ancient Irish folklore,
Okay.
and as a result, is the latest documented.
What year is that?
There's no year. It's all spread down through stories from thousands of years ago. No particular times whatsoever.
I got pizza. Yummy, yummy. Pineapple bacon pizza.
Who are you getting messages from?
Turn, look at what I just sent you.
Why?
Just read it.
Oh no.
This is the chaos that I embrace every night.
Look, with life without a little bit of chaos is fucking cringe.
True. Meta, how are you, by the way? How was your day? Okay, let's try this again. Let's get some good timing. So I have a question. This is actually another philosophical question. No, how did I not get that?
Funny enough,
That's
that
so
I'm
weird.
here. Philosophy time. Tell us the question, almighty woman.
So, my question is do other mythologies take into account the existence of other religions?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, see, the Celts and the Nords. Well, see, that's a funny thing. The term Celt was actually created by the British in around the 16th to 18th century to describe what was all of the Celtic nations, gods, lore, mythology, all of that stuff was just grouped together into Celt. But the existence of what is now labeled the Celts and what was the Nords, they interacted quite a lot, be it both warfare, trading, all of this. And of course, stories from both sides of their religions were exchanged between the groups that did not conflict with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it spread. They coexisted, they knew of the existence. There's a few Irish poets who actually wrote about some of the Norse gods and their accomplishments, and vice versa.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It was the same with the Slavic people and their old Slavic gods, ancient Slavs.
What were ancient Slavic gods like?
Pretty fucking cool actually.
I've never heard any.
They're not as popular because, you know, just weren't. I don't know.
Talking Slavic gods.
Talking Slavic gods.
Some of my favorite. Chernobog.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Chernobog.
Oh no.
Chernivok?
Chernobog.
Yeah.
I don't know many Slavic gods, but I know about Chernobog
Ooh.
and his sisters. I
Energy
believe.
tank, bro. Let's go. Energy tank, yes.
The main reason I know about them is there's actually this really good show that is written with the idea of gods and mythology in mind. It's called American Gods.
Yes, I've heard of American gods.
It's really good, and they do get a lot of stuff from old tales. Very, very correct.
Aren't I Slavic? I mean, I'm I suppose.
Like, for example, the main character is literally Odin, or an embodiment of Odin, and they call him Mr. Wednesday, and that becomes because Wednesday is actually Odin's day.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it.
I'm Russian Polish, 50% on my mother's side. But I don't really I don't ethnically really identify like that, you know, like.
Said Russian and Polish. I was gonna be like, are you South Slavic? Are you West Slavic? Are you pure
I mean,
Slav? North, South?
West half.
I'm technically a Slav.
It'd be West because I say Polish Russia because it was literally border dispute bullshits.
But no, I'm a Slav. I'm Czechoslovakian. Yes. Because it was my family came over before the country split.
Pikachu is asking what's going on here. I'm playing Metroid, and we got into a discussion about Norse mythology because Glory Bax brought it up, and that was an excellent way for Hattahz to show off some of his knowledge and know-how about Norse mythology because he is a Norse pagan himself. And then Turn jumped in as well. And yeah, that's kind of where we've been at.
I say Czechoslovakian.
You are a West Slav.
Yes.
Yes.
But I do say Czechoslovakian because my family came over before the split. If it were after the split, I would just say Czech or Slovakian or whatever, but Czechoslovakian.
Hello? Uh-oh. That's a shadow pirate? The fuck? Stealth operations.
Okay. I heard Slavic gods and I just wanted to yell about Chernobog.
Chernobog is cool. The Black God.
And you know what's funny? You know how they
bad faith.
You know how they depict him in fucking American Gods, and I fucking love it.
What?
You know how there's always that guy who has to kill cows in a slaughterhouse?
Yes.
He's that guy.
Oh, that's really funny because the Polabian Slavs actually looked at him as the butcher as well, the butchering god. That is
But
really neat.
instead of the modern way, he was like, I don't like the modern way with the just air gun. No, I use my hammer.
You're a Wiccan who practices Celtic and Native American styles. Nice.
I love that my mother was Wiccan. There's a lot of Wiccan influences in how I worship because my mother was Wiccan.
Babe, what else did you get at the Domino's?
What kind?
Huh?
General
Babe?
Celt? Because there's a lot of different Celt.
What else did you get at the Domino's?
What?
What else did you get?
Chocolate.
Okay.
And Glory, I have to warn you about this because I learned this the hard way after getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
A lot of the Norse symbols have been, I don't know what the word is.
They have been adopted by white supremacy groups.
Yep, I have the Vulcanite on my arm to represent Odin. And the Vulcanite has been adopted by white supremacy. I did not know this until after I got the tattoo. I don't regret the tattoo. I just wish I were more knowledgeable at the time.
Mhm.
So be careful if you're gonna get.
It also annoys me that the Aryan Brotherhood used the fucking shamrock.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
If you're gonna get any tattoos, which tattoos are a very big part of Norse paganism.
Oh yeah.
Like I have
Uh-oh.
the Volknut, I've got the symbol of Uller, and I have runes that I mistranslated. It was supposed to say strength, but instead it just says Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up, but it says Slayer. But no, if you're gonna get any tattoos, just be careful. A lot of the major symbols have been reappropriated. What I would suggest you do is look into.
More like it.
That's what I meant. I couldn't think of the word.
I just thought of the word just now.
Appropriated.
I think that there's a connection between like the Nords and the Celts. There is that bodily decoration was such a prominent thing in their culture. Although for the Nords it was tattoos, for the Celts, especially the Irish Celts, it was war paint.
Yeah. But like what I would suggest if you're gonna get a Norse tattoo, look into runes, make sure you study what they say and what they mean, and put them in the style that as if they would be written on a stick. Because what they would do, they wouldn't write letters, they'd get a piece of wood and they'd carve runes in a pattern so that it would be legible. You could tell, okay, this rune is this rune, this rune is this rune, this rune is this rune, but they would also all be connected by lines. Like they'd all be one singular rune.
Honestly, it's pretty badass.
I want to get more, but like I want to know, like I'm Norse pagan, I know a lot, but a lot of the runes I struggle with. I knew the symbol of Uller, but I actually need to get mine touched up because it has actually been misconstrued as the SS symbol.
Yike.
Or at least half of it.
Yeah, at least half. You've seen the tattoo. So basically, if you take an arrow and you take half of the arrow, like hot dog style, and flip it over, that's the symbol of Uller. It's like a split arrow.
Bueller, more like Bueller, because he's straight ballin'.
He is fucking ballin'. He's my boy. He may have tried to go after Odin's throne once, but that's a whole nother thing.
It's okay.
It's
He's
fine.
fine. We'll look past that.
We are past that. Oh god. I hate this area.
Just
Yeah.
like how Slavs look
It
past
just-
the fact that Chernobog tried to kill Lashmensch, which is just alternate. Oh my god.
Man, I have no idea what y'all are talking about. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Mythology is so good. You know what I like? Fucking
A band that I used to like. A band
the
I
fucking
used to
stories
like.
of the Fae. They're referred to as the Fae now because of fucking.
Hold on.
Drive the snakes out of Ireland. That shit.
A band
like-
I used a vowel
let's
cut
speak of the
style
fucking
triangle
Fae, yeah?
for one of their eras.
I
It
love
used
the
that logo
Fae.
to make pride edits. I had someone on Tumblr say, "Hey, what's that neo-Nazi
Okay.
symbol?" I was like, "Well, it isn't because this isn't from this. Thanks for the concern, but I'm not a neo-Nazi." Oh, jeez.
Like Titania
Okay.
and God, I can never remember his name. Titania and Turn, help me out here. Oberon.
I don't think I want to help you out.
Am I silly here? And this is a
We
fucking
don't
room.
speak of those.
There was a save room the whole time. I'm
And
dumb.
Dullahans. Oh,
Glacier
fucking
once
Dullahan.
personal bond for
Not
research area.
Dullahan. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me.
Proceed
Trying
through
not
purple
to say
doors.
sorry as much.
Thank you for correcting me. I did not know that. I will model
But, like-
thank yous for everyone if I have to. Don't make me.
I love mythology. I wanted to be a theist at one point, or a theist, whatever the term is, at one point in my life, because I noticed how a lot of religions take from each other. And it's all because I read an abridged version of the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
That's awesome.
The
Which-
Dullahan is actually a very English way to say
God.
Dullahan.
I honestly am like actually like kind of a bit jealous of how well read y'all are about like mythology and stuff, because like I got into stuff like early on, but then like I got like basically, oh my god, what the fuck, I don't know, I just for whatever reason I was basically punished for wanting to have interests and stuff, so I was just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not gonna read
my
stuff.
mom was Wiccan. My mom was Wiccan, and she was always like, I'm not going to make you follow any one religion. I'm going to let you find your own path and learn on your own. At one point, I was Catholic because most of my family was Catholic. I remember I got a reward for being quote unquote most religious because I got bored and read the entire Bible. Just ADHD things, you know? Just get bored and read the full Bible.
I feel. Oh my
get
god,
past
what the
part of the
fuck is this? Force
Oh, I
field.
hated the Bible. It is not a good book.
But for me, the reason I know so much about like Irish mythology is because it's so fucking prominent in Ireland. Like, if you look in the right places, sure, for God's sake, we still celebrate Bridget's Day.
What's that?
I don't remember what that is.
Have you ever heard of St. Bridget's Cross, which is woven rushes into what is a four-pronged cross? It was made by Bridget, Saint Bridget afterwards, because you know Saint Patrick did his funny moment, and
This funny moment.
from that symbol, it was believed to be a healing symbol. So they would make them whenever people were sick, and on Saint Bridget's Day or Bridget's Day, which is the right one, people would make Bridget's crosses and put them on sick people's like doorsteps, or just make them and leave them outside of their own houses so nobody got sick. It was a day to celebrate good health.
Also, I'm gonna say this right now. Christianity stole Christmas.
Yes, that's true.
Christianity is the Grinch. Sorry. That's one of the things that irritates me.
You bastard stole my sound.
Ooh, pirate data.
Stole my sound. Halloween.
Hold on. I have some
solstice celebrations.
I have some pirate data to read. Log 107121. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints
I'm gonna leave you be.
on Talon 4 is complete.
Nah, you
We
should stay
continue
with it.
to research the alarming epidemics of
But
breaches
I'm gonna
by
get into
local
my catnip.
creatures.
Here.
But
Waba continues
if
to
I-
try to read the lore,
if I
despite the
said
fact
it's
that the
okay
people on the
for me
VC
to stay here.
are still talking over Wapa. Love you.
Because, okay. I'll be back. I will be back.
This is actually my fault because I decided to go in the VC in the first place. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personal moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We've found many small breaches of this latter sort, and plugged them wherever we can, but it is unlikely we'll ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. And that is why you fail. Wait, what? Xenome SA is undergoing relocation at Lab Hydra, subject transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13.
I got permission to come back.
Ballin'.
And what I will do for the sake of your stream, Waba, I will mute myself whenever I'm doing my thing.
Okay. There's like so much space data here. I don't know. We're just in like a plot heavy part of Metroid, which is weird because Metroid doesn't really have a plot. Well, actually, it does have plot. What am I saying? But I'm like, it's mostly just a chill game. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%. And our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flow increases. Several instances of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended. This material provides more unstable than initial analysis indicated. More data. Space Pirate. Data. Log 10-3344-8. We have confined the newfound energy source as Phazon. a V-index mutagen, of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to the meteor of unknown origin impacting approximately 20 years ago, expelling phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess lifelike characteristics, mutating organic life forms strong enough to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary loops appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Celts are balling, Drew.
Turn, I've got a question for you.
That is a big jump. I wouldn't push
Holy
anything.
shit, this is huge.
Yeah, I wouldn't push religion on children in general.
I need to send you a picture of this.
Honestly, I will give my mom credit for this, which is like she like let me choose my religion when I thought I was ready, which I really appreciated. But she really only taught me about like Judaism and Christianity because my dad was like Roman Catholic, and my mom is Jewish, so I was just like whatever. I literally ended up choosing neither effectively because I was like a little bit of everything, Buddhism and Hinduism and Sikh as well. I love Sikh.
See, the way I feel about it is don't push religion on children, but give them the resources to explore.
Yeah, I think information is never.
I love Buddhism, dude.
I love
that
Buddhism
shit's
too.
Awesome.
It's good shit.
It's just like there is no god to Buddhism. It is literally a process of enlightenment through the acceptance of that our world is suffrage, and that's pretty fucking both edgy but really cool at the same time.
It is kind of edgy, isn't it? I mean, literally, they're just like, yeah, life kind of sucks sometimes, but that's okay. Let's like try to find some like deeper wisdom in all that shit, though.
I just sent you a picture.
Your primary school tried to push Catholicism on my sister and I, though? That
you.
sucks. And my parents left me and my sister decides whether or not we worship or not. That's good, Glory. I know my family bugged me to do the Mexican religious right shit. I'll flip them off. You don't have to invite them. One thing I'm glad of my parents protected me.
If you're
Nice.
atheist, that's fine. If you're Jewish, if you're Buddhist, if you're Sikh, that's fine. If you're Muslim, Christian, Catholic, that's fine.
It's the first mention of
Don't
Metroids.
fucking push it on others.
Guys, it's the name of the game. It's the first mention of Metroids. They're transporting Metroids.
Just have your spirituality, be willing to educate others who are interested, but do not force it upon others.
I think I've mentioned this to you before, Waba, but in primary schools in Ireland, right? There are actually particular years where they round up the entirety of the classroom and give them their first communion and their confirmation, and it is a part of the education.
That's really weird. Also, did you just randomly disconnect?
Did I?
Yeah, you cut out when you said education. Jarl! Oh my gosh! Hi, Jarl. Also, Meta, thank you so much. I am really having a lot of fun with this game. And just like with this discussion right now. Yo, Jarl, the perfect person to raid me in right now. Because of the following thing. We're talking Norse mythology, my dude. We're talking Norse mythology right now. Hold on.
You just completely
Raiders
over my discussion of the Celts.
Raiders, welcome the heck in. Welcome in Mental Talk Space. Queer Safe Space.
The Celts are awesome.
Hattahz.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in Mental Talk Space, Queer Safe Space. How are you all doing today? We're playing some Metroid Prime, and this is with HD textures as well. And it's also scaled up to 4K. So this is like super HD Metroid going on here. Oh shit, we've gotten 50% of the scans. I didn't even realize that. So all the textures are so much more cleaner than normally. So when the fuck was Metroid Prime considered retro? I consider it retro. I mean, I could switch to Metroid Prime category if I still wanted to, but I figured I'd just rather stream in retro. I don't know. It's a retro game to me. Because I'm old. I don't have to tell you. Welcome in, Toka 1380. Thank you so much for coming with the moist raid. Hello, the big sledgehammer. I love that name. Welcome with the raid. The little nail. Are you two like? Oh, that's great. I love it. I love the combination of names here. Got to spread the moistness. Absolutely. I didn't know you were streaming. Are you usually on this late? Yeah, are you usually on this late? I don't feel like you are. Since when the fuck was Metroid? Yeah, I answered that. My nan apparently wasn't happy that my dad was gonna raise us all Catholic. Fuck. Yo, Ava Blue, how are you doing? Oh my god, the moon emote. Oh my gosh. That's a little creepy, but okay. I had to shift hours, dude. You got a full-time job? Yarl, that's amazing, dude. I'm so proud of you. Give me the deets. Wait, aren't you 1 year younger than me? And you call yourself old? Nail and Sledge are the best. Yes, they sound the best. I don't know. Am I older than you? Wait, am I younger than you? Wait, when were you born, Jarl? I was born in 93, so I'm 28 now. The moist, yes, the moist. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you like, Joe. Let's get a shout out for Jarl as well. I'm turning 29 this year. Oh yeah, you're older than me then. You're older than me, dude. Check out the moist Jarl. Ooh, a Fall Guys clip. Let's go.
It's Pikachu! Pikachu!
Highest qualified.
A very quiet, a very quiet clip.
Oh, Simon. Simon. Oh,
Aw, feels bad.
God, that was a close call.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
God, anyone remember Fall Guys? Hey there, how's it going? Waba here. Thanks for watching the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and check me out on any of these platforms. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Hope to see you in a future stream. You can also join us offline on the Discord in the description below. Take care, and remember, this is your mental health talk space and queer safe space. You're never alone, and the Waba family is here to love and support you. Thanks again. Bye.